300. This your folks, Shaka the Urban Philosopher. I wanted to share my thoughts with y'all real quick. So I wanted to talk real quick about this Corey and Damien situation. Now I did get a little information from the brother looking familiar. Uh, he did check out the video that was reported by the T Room. So let's just go ahead and put that out there. But I want to go ahead and do this, y'all. Now, I'm not going to take the We Are Brothers approach on this because I think that uh, when we take that approach, the real concerns are oftentimes ignored, okay? And I'm going to speak on what I see. I'm not going to speak on what business endeavors I think they have because I don't know what they do, you know, off the grid. Now, first, I'll say this. I like what Corey said about making sure you're around the right kind of people who can respect and receive your message, okay? Because if that's not the case, you're going to find oftentimes you'll be in that crab barrel situation. Excuse me. But look, here's my opinion on it. I see both sides. There's a side that's saying that, they kind of see why Damien responded. Now, the backstory is Corey made a video about money that he's making online and with social media. There were some posts from Damien where people feel that he allegedly targeted Corey, stating that he's fronting, he's broke, it's not what people see, and if he's getting paid, if Corey is getting paid, Damien is getting paid. Now this is alleged because Damien never mentioned names, but in my opinion, I think that just Corey is appealing to his audience. I want to make a video on the different types of viewers. In my opinion, one of those types are the viewers that live through the people that they follow. And so it's a situation where it's like, I win, well, you win, I win. And so seeing their favorite personalities show off a bit appeals to them, and I think that Corey definitely gives his fans what they want. You know what I'm saying? He appeals to his audience. Now, some people can say, well, if you did this, you can get more. But, clearly he's very talented. And if he wanted to turn it up a notch, then he's talented enough to do so. So right now, he's appealing to his audience, it seems to me. And he has a way of going about it, and he's content with it. Now, there are different ways of motivating people, and I think that that's where the disagreement comes from, because this is on a public stage and people have a difference of opinion on how people should be motivated. For example, the bro looking familiar who has shared his comment with me, I spoke to him about his opinion on it. But most people are not motivated by the dollar. They're motivated by the work because it's more relatable. If you tell me that I got to get up every day and do this, write down something every day, I can more relate to that, versus when you tell the average person to wake up, they're not going to see 30,000 on the screen or whatever. So they're going to be more motivated by the work, okay? Because more people can more relate first and foremost to doing the work. Whether they do it or not is a different story. Like, for example, I like what MJ said in The Last Dance, where he was like, now, despite him being rich or well off or whatever, he has said that he wanted you to be motivated by his work on the court. And if you wanted to be motivated by something else for real, he pretty much suggested that you find somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where he felt like his bread and butter was. And the all the money and stuff he got after that is just a product of what came from his work. But in my opinion, regardless, if you mean right, you kind of have to do it unapologetically. Now, I think that Corey just in my opinion, if that's what you stand for, you don't have to explain yourself so heavy about it. I mean, he got into the thing like, why do people, mention his name? But, that kind of come along with the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are going to have, opinions about you. But if you're doing something in good grace and you mean right, and I think that he does. I went back on some of his videos of the past, and the brother was giving tips on YouTube and how to be successful. I mean, he even got down to talking about thumbnails, and why they are important and things like that. So you just got to do it unapologetically. He did ask why we are always in competition with each other. And I think that that's a good question to ask, because we do it on a negative level a lot of times, because as Nitty Bohemian stated, some competition is healthy. We need good competition. We need some competition to prevent monopolies of certain things that just definitely don't need to be the monopoly. For example, a lot of this, lame, weak bedrock BS I be challenging out here. Coming from a lot of these bedrock dudes. You know what I'm saying? But for example, if we are in the business of selling the same product or something, then yeah, good competition is good. Some people gonna have to compete to let people know that, hey, I'm over here and things like that. But there's a right and a wrong way, and a time and a place for different ways we compete. Sometimes, yeah, competition is not, but I understand where he's coming from, because if this is how we are supposed to be competing, yeah, I understand. We can there's definitely different things that we could be doing other than that. But as far as Damien, I believe that, I kind of need more from him to really understand his position. When I look at YouTube, just on both of their sides, I think that there's more of a concern of something they see. I don't really see that it's like hating. That's being thrown out there a lot, and I think that is so low level. You know what I'm saying? There's different levels of things, jealousy and all types of other stuff that we could be looking into. Maybe just a difference of opinion a lot of times, because hating is thrown in that place on way too many occasions. And I think that both of these dudes, they seem to be doing well enough to where it's not technically a hating thing or whatever, but hey, it's just something that has to be looked into more if it was worth looking into. I don't think it's a big deal. But I will say this though, if that brother does own part of that management company, I think that that's a major boss move. I gotta give him props straight up, because we are always just the ones on stage while other people control the most important shit. And it seems like that brother Damien said after that he want to get his piece of the pie. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that's very inspirational. I mean, you just got to get credit to moves like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that other people are not making those moves, but that was put up front, okay? If it's true. I mean, I don't think he 100% confirmed it, but a lot of people are saying that he does have stake in a management company that is managing a lot of these YouTubers. Okay, that's a big deal. I mean, he might not want to talk about how when they get paid, he get paid. You might kind of be hurting the kind of praying. You know what I'm saying? But much respect to Damien for that. But if he said, the only thing that I seen was where he said that he felt as if some people were copying his style and his likeness. Now, in my opinion, if he feel like that's the case, man, I encourage him to bring that forth, because in my opinion, that's a real concern, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know I talk about it. Now, of course, there's a gray area. In my opinion, it's okay to take a concept. For example, me Y'all see I use a lot of my city, you know what I'm saying, for my backgrounds and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The city I'm from. Like if somebody else decided to do that, there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to say nothing or whatever. But like if they're taking my talking points and things like that, then yeah, you know, we gotta be giving props. I also don't think if you're a public figure such as Corey or Ken Walker for the most part. This is just my opinion. Obviously, y'all, it's a little bitty old YouTuber over here. You know what I'm saying? But in my opinion, why would you have problems with people sharing your likeness? And to be real with you, with people sharing your likeness, you're gonna have to have a little controversy with that in order for you to bubble how you do. You know what I'm saying? Online. That's another reason, again, y'all. I know that OGs is De'Ara, but Ken and De'Ara, they kind of OG with that understanding, because they understand that they gotta have some type of traffic and people saying certain things in order for them to bubble with it. That's why I think that most of the time, you know what I'm saying, especially coming from De'Ara's side, she has a little fun with it. You know what I'm saying? She'll pull up, hey, let me go ahead and answer some questions for y'all nosy selves, and she'll be a little fun about it. You know what I'm saying? She will throw a little unapologetic in there in the mix of some of the things that she does, and that's just kind of a formula for her. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of working in right now, and I think Ken deals with it at a high level as well. You know what I'm saying? But I think that if people are just straight up just taking your ideas and just your talking points, and you know what I'm saying, they do the same thing, then yeah, I mean, I think that that's something that should be brought forth. And I mean, was that his primary concern? Maybe, but I just don't know. But I think that just at the end of the day, y'all, what I'm glad about is that they decided that it's not that big of a deal. Corey said, hey, I want you to win. I know that you're doing a little better than me. From my perspective, Corey said, hey, you've always been an inspiration. You just inspired me to want to do better. You know what I'm saying? And it's always been that. He even showed messages. And then the dude Damien came back and said, man, it ain't nothing, man. It ain't nothing. We can all have an opportunity to work and things like that. And I think that that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I think that maybe right now it's just, you know, they both see some things on both sides that they don't agree with, but they ain't making it about nothing. And that's good stuff, you know. But I think that this was a good backdrop for us to talk about it, because it can give us an understanding on various different things, okay? And we just don't walk away saying, oh man, they had beef with each other. You know what I'm saying? It didn't turn out to be nothing, but you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So we can gain something more beneficial, y'all. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. And y'all go ahead and comment below. What do y'all think about this? Do y'all think it was something? Some people saying that they think that it was for shock value. I don't think that. You know what I'm saying? I think that these dudes is a little more talented. They could have did something way more clever if that's what they wanted. But like this information, y'all. But go ahead and hit that sub button and that bell, because I'm going to drop something that you're going to like. It's your folks, Shaka the Urban Philosopher. I'm out.